Okay, g'day folks, and welcome back to Metal Mania 3D in the Diecast workshop. We've got this little Saleen S1 I got at the markets the other day there. So what we've done, I've already drilled the base. It sits up way too high on the rear end. So we're about to resurrect all of that. And we're about to put a set of orange 8-spoke Goodyear monoblock tyres on it. See how it makes the trick. The reason why I like this is that all of the detail, look at that, and the body is so thick and heavy. The detail on it, unbranded, but solid metal, like solid, really thick, and the detail and all that stuff there. I haven't done any of this. It's got a few chips around it because it's been played with, but we're just going to swap the wheels and lower it at the rear end. So I already did the Liberty before drilling it, so it didn't waste too much time. And you can see it there, Saleen S1. Yeah, alright, so pop them off. There goes the base. Ting! Alright, crushed brake. No, just joking. Righto. This has got one of those ones where these wheels just sit in it like that. That sort of thing. The posts aren't too bad. They're about the size of your Huskies, if you've ever done any Husky models, or some of your smaller rivets on your Corgis and that sort of stuff. I'll just drop that down there. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to put a set of these on it. Put a set of these ones on. Come on, pick it up for me. That's it. I want to put a set of these on it. Set of 8-spoke. Try and see if that's that better. Yeah. Nice little wide tyres compared to what came off it. The little razor blades. Yeah, anyway, that's probably hard. Lighting issue's got to be fixed up. You can see how tiny those wheels and ugly they are, the ones that come off it. Righto, let's get into it. Alright, just get onto that one there. Now, I've got it oversized on this axle here. Now what I'm going to do is to drill it. Since I don't want to cut it and chop it too much there, I don't want to get into a massive construction. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that out. I'm going to run the drill through it. And then I'm going to run a 1.2 drill. So what I'm going to do is I do it with a small drill bit first, just above where the axle goes in the rear. So you have to chop a little bit of plastic out as well, but that's alright. Go through there, drill through quite easy, and then get it in the right spot. There we go. Right, now see, I've drilled another hole just above the axle slot. Alright, good enough. There. So now I'll go through it with the one that's a little bit bigger, because we want it to spin. Probably should have hooked it up to the drill. The little ones always go through easier. Just, I got him through. There we go. Now I'll just line him up. Sorry if I'm going out of camera, folks, but we just got to, oh no, what's it in camera? And we just go, so you get it nice and straight. Always do it with a little pilot hole first. Don't go trying to drive, just make sure I'm going the right way. Blind Freddy here, you know, and end up drilling another hole. Right. The things you get when you get older. All these new attachments we get. Glasses, hearing aids. Oh, look at that, we get ear protection. For many reasons. And I'll put that drill bit down there. Just check to make sure that axle's going to go through there okay. And it goes through there alright. Alright, now we can see where it's hitting on the body just there a bit. So we've just got to trim that back. We don't want to trim it back too much, because we've got to make sure that we don't have a big bit missing on the window. So what I'll do is I'll just drop that in there, just nicely. What I've done, I haven't used the pin axles on this one. I've actually used the rod axle, not the wire axle. Okay, I've just got to get my pencil. Just bear with me for a sec. Get my pencil and mark that there where I need to cut it. Basically, what I do is I come back to these little cutters that I have here. They work out well, but because I only want to take a little bit out, I'll use the Dremel. And I'll take the liberty of doing it on the other side as well. I'm just trimming this off like, there we go. Yeah, so just, that's all, because I don't want to, I don't want to be seeing big gaping gaps down the back of the window. Even though it's only a cheap car, doesn't mean I have to do a rough job. Just get all the burrs off there. Pretty sure I've got to get it right. Let's just check quickly. Throw the wheel through there again. On the other side. Oh, just a little bit more. See that? I've just got it. I'd rather just take a little bit too less than take way too much. It's a lot easier. Yeah. Just needs a little bit more on both sides. Right. Back to the Dremel. And the reason why you're probably thinking, why am I wasting so much time and spending money on this cheap casting at some brand or whatever else there? For one thing, I don't have one that model. And I've been, I think the older you get, isn't it? It's strange, isn't it? I still like all my old school cars, like this one here that I found. Look at the state that thing's in. It's all rusted out, and I already drilled the base because it's going to come up in the video. I love all of these old school big bumpers. Good old American iron. Unbelievable. I know I like Australian cars, but you can't beat the American iron, sorry. Now I'll get attacked. Alright, now let's just quickly slip those wheels back in there. See how we go. Just need, oh, hang on a sec, missed the hole there. There we go. Probably just needs a little bit more, does it? Yeah, needs just a little bit more. And a little bit more. Just bear with us, folks. And then we just need to there's one just doing these sorts of ones there. I've got a lot of other ones. We've got a program now where we're actually joining all our other videos together. So in the next week or so we'll be able to put up some restos and some custom jobs instead of just doing these. Just doing this here to try and get used to all this cameras and keep in mind and myself to have this stuff lined up until I get a bigger screen hooked up. I used to have one but it fell over. I'll have to get another one. I found an old TV, well not an old TV, an LED TV, and I hope it's got a plug in the side that I can run that off, if you get what I mean. Now you don't have to go savage with this. Most of the time when you're buzzing this off here you can snap it all off with your fingers without having to get any blades or anything involved. Alright, just quickly try that again. The only reason why this one's taking a little bit longer is because we're actually lowering the oh come on, what's going on? We're actually lowering the rear end. Oh, missed it. I was going to say something, but better not. Righto, we need to go just a bit more fraction in. A bit more fraction in, it's missing on the wheel there. What about this side? A bit more. fraction in. Yeah. Right, just a bit more, and we'll just be about there. Hit my cameraman. Oh. Yeah, flip it over. Just do a little bit at a time. They get too aggressive because this plastic sometimes it bites in. Before you know it, you've taken a big massive chunk out. You want it to look good. Alright. Hopefully at the end of the day we should be there. I only like taking the amount off I need to take off. I hate making... I don't want to make a big mess and wreck the thing. Even though it's only what it is, I want it to actually look alright. I don't want people coming and going, what do you got that thing for? Right. Okay. Should be getting close now. Put it into the hole. Into the hole. Yay! Yay! Yay team. Alright, we've got that one going that way. Going that way. Yay, beautiful. Beautiful. Now, we're just going to make sure that I might have to space these axles out a bit. Alright, let's just see what happens when we sit it into here now for a second, because that's actually hooked into the interior. So that looks way better, doesn't it? And the interior can go back a touch. Yep. Not so jacked up as like it was before. Spins whip. And then the front wheel. What I'll do is I'll just put that there. Because I may have to put spacers on because I don't like I like the wheels just sitting nicely. Like for real. I don't like them jagging out and poking up and whatever else have you. Oh. That's better. Now, see how we going on there. There we go. A lot lower, a lot better now. So I'll put what I have to do is the axle. So the front wheel will be right. And the back one might be right as well. Yeah. Just may have to space him out just a fraction underneath. Let's just go and take this base off now. Now the sun's coming through the window, the base wants to go, the base wants to go moving now. Just bear with me. Alright, put that there, that onto there, that onto there. Righto, yep, so I got that there. That axle on that slot there in the factory is still big enough, even though it was a wire axle before. But yeah, okay, that sits in there nicely. What's actually happening in there is, oh, right, put that up there. Let's get that windscreen back in. Thank you. Put that back in there. What it's supposed to be. Right. What we need to do is need to check the base. I think the base is actually hitting it. Yep. The base is actually protruding over a touch. So we'll just wondering. I'll just put it there for a second so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll see if I can work it out. I'll just take this out here for a sec. It might need a spacer. Might need a little 2mm spacer. Yep. So I'll show you these little spacers that I use when we do need spacers. So I'll use these. I put them in a set of wheels there before, so I was going to use them on another job, which I still need to use them on another job. The little clear beads. See the little in there? That way they're all the same size. You don't have to. I also use tubing like this. Heaps over there in my shelving. This little tubing I use for axle tubes, or I've also got stainless steel and aluminium ones and brass ones. But these are the little beads. Anybody that's into beads or the jewellery or craft shop, you can get all of these sorts of things. We're still contemplating on whether we're going to put 4 spaces basically. We'll watch four of these in with our wheel kits, so people have got spaces as well. Just let me know your thoughts and what do you reckon. That'll help a lot of people out that doesn't have all the other stuff, that just want to do wheel swaps. These things are so right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, tiny, aren't they? Pretty sure I had 5 there. 4. Oh, don't go too far, mate. There we go. I did have 5. Right. This is probably going to be the trick more so ever. I want to put that back in the packet. Oh yeah. Just bear with me for 1 second. Get an easier hole to try and get that bead back in there. Right. I'm wasting time on the video, wasting around getting that bead back in the packet. That's probably the most hilarious part of the whole video. Oh, it's in there. Oh, out of the way, over there. Yep, righto. Okay, let's go back to this. What we're going to do is, these are the perfect size for these. These are size 8. I don't know whether you've seen that on that video or not. In that there. And you just slip it on like that. You can buy that tubing, like I said, so that way you can vary your size and your spaces, but you can also do it with these. There we go. A lot of difference. It's not running against the trim now. Oh, just get it in the window. There we go. Look at that. Major difference. Major difference. And I'll just blow that dust out of the road. And we'll put one on the other side. And these are the perfect size, like I said. I went around hunting to get these correct sizes, and everyone said, why don't you get black? And I said, well, I'll get clear, because if you get a gap up there and you want to see through things, you don't have a black bit you're trying to see through. And man, this is a struggle to get my fingers in there. Here we go. Just bear with me for a sec, folks. Good old eyes. I think I might just revert to trying to get it on like that there. I've picked it up that one. No. Oh no. There it is. Hey. Whoa, look out! Oh, students, Austin, we have contact. It's in. Right. I'll get the other rear wheel. Sorry, back up here. Another rear wheel. And we'll get him into position. I'll just push him in. There we go. Probably just a little bit too tight. So we'll just right him out. Touch. There we go. See? There we go. Right, there we go. And when that's all done. Righto. Front axle. Front axle. I don't know whether we need spaces on the front axle. So just bear with me. It shouldn't rub on the base plate now. No, it doesn't. Like that. It sits in there nicely. It certainly does. Makes it look way different. It's still going to roll. Still above the base plate. Just put that hole in the right spot. I'm just going to check the level of the front ones. Could do with going up a slot. But yep. Put that on there. Yeah, he's not going to rub on the. He's not rubbing on the on the yep. So we'll get the other rim, the dust off him there, put him up on here, put him on where you can see him, and just push him in. There we go. Beautiful. Get the dust on there now. Bear with me 1 second. Oh, hang on, we don't need those spare beads. So I'll have to put them just in there for the moment. And there we go. Now it's going to roll off the bench. So you know it's rolling. You definitely know it's rolling. These are other bits that I use. I'll just whack it up there for a minute. A set of chocks. They're called hair clips. You get them from your hairdressers. Oh, it's not working. It sits properly. We'll just go underneath. There we go. And it's the difference that's made just by doing that there and lower on the rear end. Down. The front looks like it's sitting up a bit because of that stupid bit of wire. It's going to roll off the bench though. There we go. Alright, there we go. Just a quick drop down lower on a cheap car, and just the difference that it makes there just for those wheels on that there. Like I was saying, the only reason why I did it is because of the amount of high detail that's in this machine. That's the only reason why I've done it, because it looks pretty cool, I reckon. Alright, be with you. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and we'll mess around a bit more and we'll get things happening and we'll get these videos joined together. Thanks for your support. Love you guys. Take care.